Welcome to Coffee Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derrick Schommer. Today we're going to do a review. If I didn't scream, we were going to go off on another tangent.
Yeah, you had to.
So, I wanted to drink.
Pull it back
was
in.
been a rough day.
And you haven't probably drank all week.
Rough week. I haven't been home all week. I was in not California. Where's that other place? The side of the sea. Connecticut.
Cancun.
Cancun. 1 week. Came home. Drove to Connecticut. You know what? When you stay at a like 10-star resort in Cancun, and then you come and stay at like the Hilton in Connecticut next to Bridgeport, not the same.
No.
No.
Home is not the same.
No, and I almost got raped. That's not true. It's not that bad there, but it was kind of dumpy.
You know what they say about rape? Can't rape the willing.
That's true. Yeah, because nothing like being in New Haven and having that happen. Haven't been to New Haven? Ain't so new. Okay.
No, I haven't.
So,
you went to Cancun.
I did.
You came back with Havana Club.
I came back with 2 of these.
I'm guessing these 2?
Yes, this one. Yes, I drank that on the plane. This one.
I liked that one.
I figured for a Havana Club tasting, the best thing to do would be to bring in all 3. This is from Germany when I was there in 2008.
Oh, I'm like,
Havana Club is not from Germany.
No, here's the trick.
What are you trying to pull?
You have to buy them anywhere that's not here because they're Cuban runs.
Right.
And
get
so
it from somewhere other than Cuba.
right. And what's the closest place to Cuba that I was at?
Germany.
Cancun. No! These 2.
Germany that time.
Germany's.
It don't make any sense to me. You
So-
started with Germany and you ended with Cancun.
Right. That's how it actually happened.
We
It
actually
started
flew
with
over
Germany in
Cuba.
28. We did fly over Cuba, just a little nip of it.
Yeah.
So this
Little
one,
nip.
I was always confused with this. It says Añejo Especial. It doesn't really have a designation of years. So I always just called it like it was like a gold, or even it could be called for a light rum. But now I can get light
Now
rum. Well, I
there's
can't
light,
get
yeah.
it, but I have light rum, 3 years old.
And we got the
I don't know what that
Añejo
is.
Reserva. Which
He didn't
looks
say
like
how
a
old
dark
it
rum.
was.
I don't know.
It looks the same as the other. It's a little darker, a little bit more aged.
darker, yeah.
It's got the word reserve in it, so it's got to be older.
You know it's better.
Right. While in Cancun and anywhere else, this is what they poured everything.
I'm sure.
It was pretty much this, or Flor de Caña. We saw Flor de
Caña.
Caña a lot.
Kanye?
Flor de Caña.
Oh. Flower, the cane flower?
It's a rum, so it could be.
It makes sense, right?
Boom.
Oh,
Where's that from?
Flor de Caña.
It's an
No.
island, isn't it?
It's not Nicaragua. Okay, that's not an island.
That's Central America.
Nicaragua?
Nicaragua.
Nicaragua.
Is that in Africa or something?
Africa.
Somebody Google this. I'm pretty sure it's Central America.
Oh, we are so
Okay, here we
stupid.
go.
Central America.
Where is
I'm gonna go with
I'm
Africa.
calling it that I'm the smart one.
Africa.
Nicaragua?
Africa.
I'm
What,
going Africa.
Nicaragua?
Central America.
Thank you.
What's? Oh, I'm thinking Nigeria.
Yeah, and so are you.
Whatever.
It's bordered by Honduras
It's the same
and
thing.
Costa Rica.
Yes.
we just got rid of our 2 Nicaraguan and Nigerian fans.
Well, I hope Nicaragua was still a fan of me, because I was right.
That's true.
I know where they are.
We knew it was Central America.
Fine. Want a drink?
Yeah, let's drink.
All right.
You want to start light?
Yeah, we could do that. Want to do mid first?
Yeah.
So the youngest.
So let's do this. Boom. Boom.
Oh, now you're confusing the hell out of me.
Nope.
Hey Jennifer,
It's
are there
organized.
bumpies? I think everything's plugged in over there, but I figured we haven't changed anything. But it's always nice to know the camera's actually doing what it's supposed to do. I thought I had 4
After a
years.
power outage.
Yeah.
Or a power shut off. Not really an outage if only you guys lose
It
power.
was out.
It was out. We had a small power outage this week, so a lot of the systems went off, and we couldn't ship for 1 day because somebody didn't pay the electric bill.
I was going to say power outage. What happened?
Yeah. You know what? That was, and you could pick any day, even in Cancun. That was by far the worst inconvenient time for that. I'm in the middle, 3 minutes before going into a presentation, right? And I'm getting things saying nothing's happened. I'm on the phone. I'm like having my credit card. Like, would you like to keep that on file? Can you just turn on my electric bill? Can I have the 3 digits on the back of your card after I put it away? I'm like, why didn't you ask me that when I gave you the numbers? Pull it back out, and they keep talking. I'm like, I need to go. Turn on my power. And I hung up, and
The power was on.
then I went up, did my presentation. No, the power didn't come on for long.
Oh, not at taste time.
Yeah.
This has a agave flavor to it, doesn't it? Are you getting this?
No, I'm getting cane. Like
I'm getting
sugar
cane, but
I like it. I'm getting hot.
you're always hot, buddy.
Yeah. Whoa! Holy crap! I'm nuts. I gotta pause this. I am.
you can't watch
I'm all off the wall over there. Holy crap! Who's that guy?
It's got some kind of. I mean, I get the cane flavor. I get the rum flavor.
Do you think it's sweet?
there's just some kind of like little edge to it. I don't know.
Almost like a saltiness.
Yeah.
Maybe a little.
Maybe that's what it is. It's like a saltiness, and I'm associating
does.
that with the tequila flavor
No,
of margaritas and whatnot.
It's closer to tequila, I think, than not. Now,
Than another one.
yeah. What's another rum?
Bacardi.
Oh, yeah, Bacardi would be the best
The
to
base
go with.
rum. Yeah.
I don't even know where that
We always
is.
like that one.
But we have this.
Your Bacardi is. God damn, you got too much stuff.
I have too much stuff. But Bacardi is good. So is this. If you've ever had some Captain Morgan Light. We found it? Yeah.
We did the.
Try that.
All right, pour me a full shot. That's cool.
That was a mistake.
You just had a bunch of energy drink there. You're good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You'll nullify
This is
it.
like
That's almost
ethanol
tasteless, though.
and yeah, compared to the Havana Club, yeah. It's
It's
like ethanol and it's rum. It's rum, but it's not a flavored rum.
right.
Well, not that this is a flavored rum, but it has like elements of flavor in it.
Now, one of the things that if you Google this, you'll find
Now
out
this tastes more like.
has more flavor.
Yeah. But wow, it's got like a.
It is still a little bit of bite to it.
Yeah.
It
different.
doesn't have the character though that Havana Club has.
That's what it is. Havana Club has a character to it.
These guys, the Bacardi folks, also own the name Havana Club, and I think it has to do with importing to the United States.
Okay.
So if I've never seen Havana Club in the United States, but if you do find Havana Club, check to make sure it's not a Bacardi. If you buy it out of the country, you're probably not going to get Bacardi. But there's like
Right.
some, I don't know if there's lawsuits, but there's definitely bad blood between what they're doing and
makes
because Bacardi used to be in Cuba and then they moved off to wherever,
Right,
Puerto
Puerto
Rico,
Rico.
right?
Puerto Rico.
Because of the whole can't sell to the U.S. But from what I understand, they also hold the rights. This is the big deal with this rum that I wanted to make sure we covered. When I got this, everybody's like, "Are you buying that because, or is it a good rum?" I'm like, "I think it's a good rum. I have no
like
problem
it.
with
I
it."
think it has a distinct flavor,
Right.
and it's an identifiable product. I mean, if I were in a blind tasting after having tasted it, I'd probably be able to say, yeah, that's Havana Club.
It's very distinct.
Yeah.
But the real, the underlying comment is really around, does it taste good because you can't get it? Right. That's
That's a fair question. Yeah.
because this
you want
is
what you can't have.
this is the bottle. So if it goes away, so does
But-
it taste better because I can't get it? I don't think
But you
it does.
can get it.
I,
So
yeah.
you obviously have it. So
But you
get
can't.
it.
If I drank this whole bottle at I wouldn't bring this to a party because it would be gone and I wouldn't be able to get any more till next year.
Why does a great Scotch taste great? You can't get that either
Yeah.
because it's so rare. You know what I mean? A rare liquor.
But a great Scotch is like $70. This is like $28 for two.
Fair enough.
Right.
A liter.
Yeah, and this is a liter. These are probably all liters
They're
because you
not
bought them
fifths
in
and
a.
they're not 750.
Right.
Yeah,
So
whatever.
because you stayed and watched our dog for us, I bought you a bottle.
Oh, thank you.
Boom! Now you have your own.
Awesome. Thanks,
So
man. I appreciate
you have
that.
yours to drink. You could either
Nice.
drink it fast or slow,
I may just leave it sealed for a while.
or leave it sealed.
I'm getting a collection of unopened bottles in my house recently because I.
But that's a collector's because
This
you can't
is.
get it. You drink it when Obama changes the rules with Cuba and we can buy all this
Yeah,
stuff.
and then I keep this because this was
Right.
prohibition bottle.
And why would you drink that when you can come over and drink mine?
Exactly. Yours is already open.
Right.
I didn't skip it. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. It's awesome.
And then this one is old.
I'm glad I like it. I'm glad I didn't say this is shit.
Well, you're getting it anyway.
Hey, I know you don't like this, but thanks for watching our dog.
Hey, you know what? Here, have a shitty bottle of rum. For you.
Glad it's not shitty.
Put it on eBay. I bet you make money. Literally, $28 for two. They had some tequila. They're like, buy two, get one free. I'm like, Jesus, that's a great deal, but I don't have that much room. I'm like,
You gotta bring it on the plane.
I gotta get
Yeah.
this stuff. I'm like, lady, I appreciate the offer, but I'd like to pick a bunch of different things than 3 bottles of something I've never had.
Right.
That I don't really like as much as the white.
I like the white, yeah.
This one tastes to me like a rum of any type. No distinction. It is a little bit hot.
I was gonna say there's a little bit of distinction on the front end of the taste,
And then it gets all alcohol
and then
tasted.
it gets very ethanol-y. But
It
I don't
tastes
know
like what I think rum would be predictably taste like if somebody was to say, "What's rum taste like?" and you had to describe it to them. That would be what you would describe. in
And it's
my
almost that agave again to me.
opinion. Yeah, it's
the-
probably the base of whatever this is.
Yeah, it's like on the tongue. There's like an agave taste to it, where with the white it kind of lingers a little bit more, but then it disappears.
It doesn't have as much character though.
No, it does. It's drowned out by the alcohol, the ethanol flavor.
So I get this first, right? And I'm
Yeah.
like, so years ago, I'm like, I don't get it. I don't know what's up with Havana. Everyone's like, no, Havana Club's the best thing in the world. I'm like, I don't get it.
But you like the white now.
Oh, I do.
It's great, yeah.
Right, and I think that's why I was like, I got both of these because this one was okay. This one I had. I was getting rum and cokes, way poured high on rum, very little on a coke.
I'm sure they hook you up down there.
On top of which is Mexican Coke, so it actually tastes good. Like I went out of my way to buy Mexican
Pure.
Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes,
pure.
I was doing pure strains.
It was Coke.
You do pure Coke.
And because people probably in the chat room were like, no, you could get Mexican Coke around where you are. I'm like, no, I can't. They're like, listen, I went to school in Northeastern. I know you get it there. I'm like, listen, I'm 45 minutes from there. I've never seen Mexican Coke anywhere.
I've never seen it.
It's in a glass bottle. Learn this. Because it's cane sugar, you can't put it in plastic because apparently it does something bad.
It reacts.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it has to be in glass or cans.
All right.
And you usually find it in glass bottles, but it has to say like Henshaw in Mexico on the back or whatever. I just never see it anywhere. I went to Hannaford, didn't have it.
All right.
But it's less sweet because the high fructose is less.
Yep.
It tastes better.
It's not in there.
High
I thought they didn't use that.
high fructose is a lot less. It's not in there. It's cane sugar. But when you take cane sugar,
That's significantly less. It's like how much less sick I am tonight than I was 2 weeks ago.
right.
Like zero more.
Exactly.
Zero.
100%
less.
Zero HF.
All less. This is a Spinal Tap moment.
HFCS. But when you do a lot of this,
Like one louder.
this goes to 11. No, look,
Thank you.
I have never seen the movie. And I know the
Well,
quote.
you know it's a quote. Thank you. Good.
This is when you put a lot of this in a Coke that's less sweet. You get a lot of this, and
I
it
bet.
tastes good. Although it
Alright.
does taste dangerous.
I'm sure it does.
It's like I'm drinking pure rum with a little bit of sweetness to it.
Hey, good for you.
Not impressed with this one. So this, I've never had this.
You haven't had this yet, okay.
No, I don't know if I've ever
Reserva.
had it in a cocktail there. I don't remember them ever pouring it. I saw it on the shelf, but I don't know what they put it in.
Born
Good
from our
ass.
fertile land, our sugarcane pairs with the passion of our maestros raneros.
Smells like 1919.
The secret of our aging cellars, these master distillers give life to the finest rums in the world, Havana Club. I'm going to stop there.
I like that how you keep accenting it with weird words.
It's like Masterpiece Theater.
40, 40, 40.
This has a agave smell to it.
But it has a little bit more of a. I got like an aged, barrel aged, like a
Yes.
1919 or the Ango or Stura or Ango
Maybe
because
it's
we're here.
made next to
It's sweet.
agave plants.
I would hope so. It's a cane distillate, but
But I mean, sometimes, and then it burns.
that's what I mean. Right? That's why I was like over here, like breathing in and out real fast. Like it's still 40 ABV. That's why I was checking to see if they're the same. They're all the same, but it's inviting, and then it punches you in the skull.
It does. It's like, hey,
like
I'm
a
a good
karate
guy.
chop.
I'm just going to steal your wallet.
Right.
Yeah.
With a karate chop. It's like, oh, you left the hotel zone.
And a crotch shot.
Yeah. Or what do you call it? Molotov cocktail.
Yeah, right in your face.
Yeah. Yes, it's like a Molotov cocktail in your face.
But it's not bad.
Oh,
It's like a good Molotov cocktail.
right. It's like a Molotov
It's like a-
cocktail full of cherries
Yes.
on fire.
Brandy cherries. Brandy
Right.
cherries. They
But-
can get it at awesomedrinks.com.
You can, but it doesn't actually taste like cherries.
No, it doesn't.
It just tastes like rum. It smells mature.
It does. You get the oakiness. I'm still getting, maybe it's the Havana Club thing. Maybe I'm
Like the
mentally
salty
thinking,
lime,
getting the salty
agave.
agave flavor. But this is really sweet. Also, it's got a good mouthfeel. It's
Organic,
sweet.
maybe?
Maybe organic. Yeah. It's not like Bernie ethanol until the
No,
back
until
end.
the end.
It hits
I don't
you, like,
understand.
Right around, yeah.
Right.
Right there.
there.
Like up here, it's good and sweet.
Right.
And back there,
Then it's like a
little
cancer.
burny. Yeah, it burns.
I still, this one's, the whatever this is, here's the problem. Anything that I see that says Especial, never is as Especial as it labeled.
Cuervo.
Cuervo is Especial.
Yeah, it runs the Especial.
Reserva, it smells Reserva, but I like this one the best. I think
good.
that has, it's kind of like sometimes when you like silver tequilas because all the characters defined, and the more you rest it, the less of that character is there.
The more you get the oakiness, the kind of,
Yeah.
like, oakiness is good, but it can override the subtleties of a...
Right. That doesn't override the subtleties, it brings some crazy back end kick in the face.
It does.
Which is okay. I think it would be fine, and this would be good in a tiki cocktail. This
Yes.
is good in a pina colada.
Yeah, definitely.
And this is just use it for rum. If something calls for rum,
This could be your
Jamaica. Like if it calls for a
house
even
rum, if you have access to
if
this.
you have a Cuban house rum. What do you got? Oh, I just got like 17 cases of this in the back, so we're just gonna
Yeah.
use this. I
We're
got it
gonna
on
use this.
sale.
Anywhere other than the U.S., you could have a
Right.
house rum of Cuba. so-
Dude, I can only imagine how much those like bars must burn through alcohol per day at like the pools
in
and stuff. They're
Cancun?
just like,
And they were
Constantly.
actually pretty, like when we went to Punta Cana, they hardly put any alcohol
Right.
in the drinks. So when we went to Cancun, they're like,
Were you guys all inclusive at Cancun?
yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
But we're in like there's
You have to
usually
do all-inclusive
there's a
so you
couple
get all the
different
drinks.
right,
True.
and there's different tiers of all inclusive, and or different tiers being certain places where the all inclusive is more money.
Yes.
Like where we were, you get labels. Like if you go to the lower ones, the ghetto all inclusives,
It's all house.
it's all house, the whole
And
thing.
There may not even be labels.
I'll take the purple one and the blue and that and make a drink. But hurricane, what's in it? I don't know.
That's purple
Liquid
blue.
sludge.
It's red. Look
And
at
these
that.
have the labels on them. They also had other stuff that like they did have some good tequilas. I almost saw Jose Cuervo, but it wasn't the Especial. So I'm still going in the fact that I didn't see, and I looked, I didn't see any 51%. I saw all 100% agave products.
If you're in Mexico,
Yeah.
that better be the
That's
case.
what I'm
But-
saying. If you,
They
I
give
was-
the gringos the
Mexico.
mixtos.
Milagro was by far the most
yeah.
marketed. They were everywhere.
Yeah.
Every place had Milagro. Big Milagro signs, Milagro everywhere.
I imagine depending on where you go to, different companies are going to market to the different resorts.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
It'll
depending on
probably
what
be
the resort goes
Don
with, they're
Julio's.
going to...
But I was still surprised. I figured that there would be a Mexican, like, big Mexican brand there. Like if you go to Punta Cana, it's that gross rum.
oh yeah, Brugal.
Brugal everywhere, right? We can get Brugal here, but you don't see it marketed. There you
Right.
see it heavy marketed. So I thought we'd see a heavy marketed product
What's funny,
from
even,
Mexico.
even in the U.S., you see, like, you go out west, you see marketing for, like, Tecate beer, or
yeah, we did see a lot of that.
you don't get that over here. It's a southern,
Yeah.
southwestern
They had a
beer.
lot of Tecate over there too. Everybody was ordering Tecate. Or Dos Tequis. So I would totally go with this one as number one,
Agreed.
and then this one as number two, and then this one as number three. Tiki, just good rum for all
Good,
general
tasty rum.
purposes, and then you use this
Good
for
flavor.
whenever you need to get rid of a bottle.
Yeah, sure. Sounds good.
Fine!
Which makes sense because that one's mostly gone.
It's like 10 years old. No, 2008, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I lost fingers.
7?
Yeah.
That's still quite old.
Yeah. We'll go with that.
It's not as old as
it's
your-
aged. It's aged in glass.
Tangeray.
Aged in glass! No, it's not a little Dangeray. We'll get through that bottle someday.
Yeah.
That's it! Question of the day. What's your
Mine also be
favorite?
dead.
What product? What product do you wish you could get that you can't get your hands on legally, politically, or because it just doesn't exist in your region?
I'm guessing the people from Australia are going to have a lot to say about this.
Yeah, you guys can write your Australian notes.
Australia,
Just put
Scandinavia.
right, but if you're in Australia, just put it in English so we can read it.
Throw another strip on the body.
No Barbie references, and don't use funny accent and tick marks and stuff.
Are you thinking Austria or Australia?
No, I'm thinking Australia. I was just trying to be a nerd. Or a
yeah.
dork. Or
Mission
something.
accomplished. Mission accomplished.
Yes, we're done. We're teaching how to drink.
So, rum is a basic category. It's always been kind of like the redheaded stepchild of the spirits industry.
I love it.
We have a large